Okay, so it's day 6, I think. And I just took my faja off. Sorry if it's a little dark in here. I'm trying to get the light right. So I just wanted to show you. I've been wearing my faja more consistently. And as you can tell, things are starting to flatten out a little bit more. I'll pull this down just a little. My scar is taped up. But you can see the swelling's come down a lot, mostly due to the faja. So that's really why. You can see from the side it's very flat. I can't really pull my pants down any lower than that without giving you a show. But so far everything looks good. What you're seeing is mostly bruising. There's a lot of bruising here and along here. Still very hard. I've been massaging every night, but so far I'm really liking the way that it's looking. So this is my 6-day update. So this is just a quick update of what my scar is looking like right now. It's healing nicely. So this is day 7, swelling's going down and bruising is slowly fading away. Okay, so today is the 11th. I had surgery on the 3rd, so I just wanted to give you guys an update. I just took my compression garment off so you could take a look. You can tell the swelling's really going down. There's still a lot of swelling in my hips and my legs, but I just wanted to give you an update. Sorry, the way the light is in here, it's kind of weird. So as you can tell, things are definitely looking a lot better. My bottom of my stomach where I had the problem area is flat. This is my incision. It goes from, like, basically from here to here. The tape extends a little bit further. You can tell the bruising starting to go down. I'm more, like, yellow now. I'll turn to the side so you can see. One of the things that I definitely wanted to happen is when I bent over, I didn't want, like, that big nasty roll there anymore, and it's not there. And if I would go to sit down, it's still really flat. So even with swelling, it's looking pretty good. I know I look banged up, but I'm pretty happy. My stretch marks are a little more pronounced right now, but it's just because I've had compression on and it really like makes them poke out whenever it's pushed down. But I have a feeling once the swelling subsides, and I'm told swelling could last for several months, that those will look a lot softer, and I can do some scar therapy on those as well. But I'm really happy that I got to keep my belly button. It actually looks a whole lot better because it used to be more like that. So far so good. This is I think 8 or 9 days post-op. Cool deal. This is day 8. Not much has changed since day 7. So this is post-op day 10. I'm almost 2 weeks post-op. My swelling is still happening here, but it's starting to go away a little bit more here. You can start to see where they did the lipo. I've got more of the lines. This is actually a bruise underneath this. I'm a little bit hard here. Like there's a hard spot that I have to massage all the time. And then there's a spot right here that's really hard that I have to massage. And I've been massaging with this thing, this little roller. But I also have my whale massager too. Feeling tons better. I'm going to turn you around. Hang on. I look beautiful for these things, but I'm just trying to keep it real. So I've actually, over the past like 3 or 4 days, I've really felt a lot better. I've been up a lot more doing stuff around the house, just my regular stuff. I'm only a little uncomfortable whenever I start to swell, which is usually more in the evenings. And in the mornings when I wake up, I know I'm not following instructions exactly, but I really am having issues with my faja, so I wear it for most of the day, and then when I'm not wearing it, I like to wash it a little bit more just because the thought of using the bathroom and it like creeps me out, so ew. So I put a binder on when I'm not wearing it, and I actually prefer the way my stomach looks after I come out of the binder. It's a lot more even. So I'm going to see my plastic surgeon on Wednesday. Today's Monday. They're going to take a look at my incision and then take a look at my faja to see if it might need to be altered so that it holds the bottom of my stomach flat, because the problem I'm having is it kind of makes me look pregnant. I'll show you a picture of what that looks like. So it's really tight at the top, and then at the bottom, like where I'm really swollen and I need to be pressed in, it's not doing that. So I'm going to see them about that. I've just been keeping in regular contact with them. My incision, I'll try to show you really quick. So you can kind of see, my back up a little bit. You can see my stretch marks a lot whenever I come out of compression, but they flatten out and you can't see them after I'm out of compression. But my incision's only from like here to here, and this side keeps bleeding. I mean, like that's dry, but like it's not quite closed. And then there's a tiny little area here that's not quite closed. So I'm hoping when I take the tape off tomorrow, that it closes up. I'm gonna get a shower tomorrow and put some fresh tape on it before I go see the doctor. But it really doesn't hurt. And like I said, really the only thing that is hurting is, and it doesn't even hurt, it's just uncomfortable, is whenever I massage myself, because obviously my stomach's hard and bruised, and those areas that are really hard that I need to kind of work out, they don't feel good. Like I've told you guys in past videos, it feels like you're massaging rocks under your skin into your muscle. It does not feel good, but it is necessary, especially when you have lipo, just to kind of break up anything that might be hardening under the skin. So this is my 10-day update. 11, I'm not really sure, somewhere around there. I'm going to post a video at 2 weeks, so I'll just keep going until I give you the full scoop. All right, bye guys. I believe this is day 9 and swelling comes and goes, but I still really like the way things are healing. I had to make fun of myself because this is literally what I've looked like for almost 2 weeks. I wanted to show you guys how I stuff my faja. So the first thing I do, and I do have an ab board, so this will change from this foam to the actual ab board, which I don't have in here. But I got a lot of questions on how to do it. So I put the first piece, the foam looks like this. The first piece I put in here, like so, like this, and I put it just below my incision line. And then I take the other 2 pieces and I actually turn them horizontally like this, and I put them on the sides where my flanks are, just so I don't get any creases. And I try to line them up, because if you don't line them up exactly, when you take it off, you have like this weird, like puffy piece of skin. So that's how you stuff it, and then you put it on. And if you don't know what a faja is, it's basically this little garment. So it's really helpful with swelling. Just wanted to show you real quick how I stuff mine. You can see from the side I look a little pregnant at the bottom, but I'm using the binder to fix that. This is about 12 days post-op, so slowly getting smaller. Just waiting for my visit with my plastic surgeon today. Ladies, so I went back today for my 2-week post-op visit with my surgeon, and it went really well. He took a look at my incision. There is like one area that's a little bit like aggravated from the micropore tape that I'm using. That's what I'm using to keep over my incision. I've been changing it every 3 days. It's worked like a charm for everything except for one area where my drain was. When my drain came out, I think the skin was a little irritated, so the tape kept kind of pulling the skin off. So he has me putting gauze and Vaseline there, and then I have the tape on the rest of my incision, but it's pretty much closed. I don't have anything oozing or like scabbing up. It looks really good. I'll try to include a picture here for you, the last time I took a picture of it. Overall, everything looks good. The swelling's going down. Pain on a scale of 1 to 10 is like a 1 or a 0. Really the only time I feel any pain is when I start to swell. Usually when I get up in the morning, my stomach feels kind of heavy, and then as I get like my faja and everything packed and everything, I feel good. I've been switching back and forth between a binder and a faja. Faja most like probably 17 hours out of the day. Whenever I wash it or take it off, I put the binder on, but I like the way my stomach looks, honestly, with the binder, but I know the faja does a better job, so, and my surgeon still wants me to stay in the faja. I'm also moving from foam to the ab board this week. I was just having foam packed into my faja, but now it'll be the foam and the ab board, so that's new. We were really just waiting on my incision to close before I started to use that. I also asked about exercise, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little bit bored laying in bed. I know I probably will swell up a little bit, but I think my swelling is pretty minimal compared to a lot of people that I've seen. I think it's probably because I had a mini tummy tuck and I didn't have like a muscle repair or anything like that. So when I asked about exercise, he said that well, he goes, what kind of exercise? And I always do really hard like beach body workouts. And obviously I can't do that. But he did say that I could do cardio, a lot of walking, and I could lift like light weights. So that's what I'm going to start out with. And then as I go back I'll go back in 2 weeks, so it'll be in my 4-week or my 1-month post-op. Hopefully then he'll clear me for more exercise and more vigorous exercise because that is my stress relief. But this is my update. I will do one more video so you can see what my stomach looks like, and I'll show you all the pictures up until this point. So far everything's been pretty smooth. I have the best plastic surgeon in the world and the best nurses. All right, guys, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks. Okay, so don't judge my dirty mirror. I didn't have time to clean it, and I do have my ugliest sweatpants on, but I wanted to give you guys my 2-week update. Just took my binder off. I had my Faja on all day, so this is what I'm looking like 2 weeks post-op. There's still like kind of a hard spot here, but those are actually my muscles. I still have a little bit of bruising on this side. A lot of what you're seeing is from the binder, the lines. And then I'll pull this down just so you can take a look at kind of where my incision is. We're going to do this very strategically. Okay, so everything from here to here is healed. I do have one spot here that it's healed, but the tape started to aggravate it, so it got kind of red. So when I went in today, he asked me to take the tape off of that part, put some Vaseline on it, just keep gauze over it until it kind of chills out. But for 2 weeks, everything looks amazing. My stretch marks are a little bit more pronounced after I do compression, but after I have it off for a little while, they kind of fade in with the rest of my skin. So this is me from the side. Again, those are lines from my binder, so I do have like a really hard spot right here too that I've been having to work on. That happens whenever you have this kind of stuff done. And then this is the other side. But I'm really excited because this is actually me swollen, so excited to see what the final outcome is. I'm excited. This is good. All right, this is 2 weeks, guys. Okay, so this is my before on the bottom, and the top is today, just to give you an idea of the difference since surgery. So you'll notice a big difference.